Hey folks, Rob here. We're going to carry on with the fort. Now we are only in turn 7 and we do have a ways to go to the 13th. Or I'm going to try and finish this in one go. We only have this to really worry about, so it might be doable in these short turns, about maybe a half hour per side. I'm not going to worry about this board anymore except for these guys here. Once they start to rally, I'm going to put them probably back here maybe and then just not worry about them. I'm not going to care about the flame. I'm only going to care about the city proper and, of course, the fortress, and should any random event, of course, happen. So without any further ado, let's get into it. You can see the fire is spreading. We still have no wind. Let's do the wind change. And we skirted that again, but we did get a random event. Actually, no, we're a 5-6, enemies 4-5, so we did not get one. Excuse me. All right, so we have rallies to do. Let's zoom in. Let's start back here. Now let's do the self-rally. I guess we'll do that first. So this guy here needs a 7. Okay, leader creation. So that would probably be none, except he's German, so I think... yeah, broken plus, no, where are we here? -1 for being German. +1 for being broken, so we're going to get a 6+1 leader in that location. Which is alright, because now I can use it to rally this guy. And he is back as well. Nice. Alright, so no more rallies then. We have a 9 and a 10. So they're back. Love it. These guys are fine. Those guys are not. And we have 2 7s here. 1, 2, both are back. Good. This DM will come off. That guy's screwed if that flame shows up. That's it for the Germans. Russians don't have any leaders, so they are kind of screwed. So I'm just going to get rid of their DMs, and then we'll turn that off. And we'll get into the prep fire. So we do have OBA. We do have a FFE right here. Let's do radio contact. We do have it. And command dial for the 9-2 wielding the radio. We do have that too. So he's in command. I do want to adjust this, or do I want to cancel it? Part of the problem is that I'm very close to assaulting this. I want to bring a tank in here to freeze sleeves. I want to drop a DC on here to breach the wall. And if I move my units into there, they're going to get hit with an FFE. I could drop it back here with the intent of hitting this hex, but if it's not accurate, I may not even do that, and then I don't worry about activating other units. So I think I'm just going to cancel this FFE, because I can use my 9-2 to direct. The hero could contribute to the attack with his -1, and that would actually get a -3, which would eliminate most of this protection, only be a +1 on the 24 table. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to cancel this. All right, put that aside for now. I'm going to cancel the the FFE, and we're going to fire this stack. And I think I'm actually going to do spray fire too. I could get both of those. So this would be 8, 12, 20, 27. Actually, I can't spray fire the hero, but his leadership, heroic leadership, would count. 27, so it would be on the 24 table, no LMG. Have would be on the 12 table with a +1 in both locations. 12 up 1, both locations. Ah, well. No raid. That was a waste. That could have gone a lot better. Alright, so then we'll do this guy. He needs his own command die roll. He's one greater, so he's fucked. So I'm going to have to fire this separately. It's going to be on the 16 up 4. 9 on the 16 is a 1 check. So the 228 is broken and the 227 is pinned because the fanaticism is gone. So this guy's broken. And oh wait, you're in a fanatic location. You're not pinned. You're immune to pinning when you're in that location. At least that was a good shot, but I did hit an allied sniper. And it's a 2. It's going 1 for 4. Where is it? It's German. Allied is back here. 1 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's coming back to here. Shit. Top down. 1, 2, 3. You son of a beach. You pinned my newly resurrected crew. Alright, so after that we're going to go to move. And let's go with this guy first. He's in command. I want to be careful because I still have one unactivated yellow, which again, for those guys just catching in, could be one of these, which I really don't want to do. So I'm going to avoid K6 if I can. And I'm going to bring him into here and sleaze. Maybe I'll just charge into the building. I could make a breach into the building that way. He has a chance of street fighting when I enter this location. But it's only going to be a 3 CCV. It will be a +2 with a -2 for street fighting and no MGs. So it's going to be a flat 3. Not bad. So this is start off for 1. That'll be 2. This will be 3. No LOS, so that's good. Half my move would be 7. Quarter of my move for the overrun would be 5. Would be 12. I already used up 3, so that's going to be 15. So I'm going to have to do an ESB for 1 point. ESB for 1 point. Would I try street fighting with a 3 CCV? He makes his passy automatically, and I think I'm going to try it. So let's try a 3 CCV. Alright, so no joy. So he's marked with the first fire and a CC, so we can't do it again. And I'm going to ESB for 1 point. Alright, so I make it. And we're going to enter the building. Do I bog? I do not. And we'll do the overrun, which is going to be basically 4 for the +4. I don't care about that. It's more or less getting into the hex so that he can't do anything. And I've made a breach in that side, which is a really important part because now I can enter that location in the advanced phase. Next up, we're going to move that guy. And he's going to start for 1. This will be 2. 3, 4. 5. Oh, I have to activate those guys. Let me DM this guy first. We're going to do street fighting from this guy. Let me DM these guys. And again, he's going to need a 3 CCV. Not too bad, very close. Once more, first fire and a CC. And yeah, this guy gets a bounding fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 12 would be 17. I would have to ESP 3 points. And I'm a German vehicle, which means I'm going to be adding a +6 to the die, which would break me in I6, probably. I don't want to do that. So if I sleaze, I would not get anything out of that. I am going to pop smoke, though, and then I'm going to activate those guys. So I need a 9. I barely get it, but I do get smoke in this location, which is very important because... Okay, let me get these guys before I forget again. So we have 2 activations. 1, 2. One's at 6, one's at 2. So the dummy. And the other one is activated. Activated as an up 2 is a squad, and a squad's going to be a 447. All right. You guys are DM'd because of the tank in the building. You guys are DM'd because of the guy outside. Let's go to other move. And we're going to move these guys here with the 6-1. You're in command because of this guy here. This guy's actually panicked. But the 9-2 here will be enough to get these guys in. So we're going to go... oh, I can't go through here. I'll be overstacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do that, actually. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is the same thing. Yeah, let's go through here one at a time. Nothing's going to activate because nothing is line of sight down the road. So I can go one at a time through here, and we're just going to end up in this location. Now I could final fire, but it's going to be a +1 on the 2 table. Let's try. What the hell? Yeah, all right. And then we have you guys here. All right, so 1, 2, 3. I would need to spend 5 total to throw a breach onto this. The smoke would be a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to place the DC and breach the wall. So I'm going to have to use the leader. We're going to go 1, 2. There'll be 1 residual in this location, which will be a 1 up 1 shot when I enter that location. So no effect. We're going to attempt to breach the wall. And I could FPF. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119 with the risk of break-in. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, I just realized there's a guy up here on the second level. But yeah, no line of sight. It's only a building. All right, and then we have you guys here. So we're just going to go 1, 2 into that location there. 1, 2. All right, next up we have this guy. And we'll come here for 2, 3. We'll pivot 4. We'll come here for 5. Do I want to come into K6? This is activating on a 4 or less single die, and it could kill me if I come into this location. I could spend 1 point and then drop smoke. For that matter, 1, 2, 3. If I wanted to do that, I should have spent all my points. Well, I could do it here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, pivot 5. I could stop for 6. Delay for another 6. Start up from my 13th and then come here for my 14th point. So I only spend 1 point in his line of sight, which would make it a +5 to hit. I could do that and pop smoke. I don't know if I want to do that though. No, I won't do that. Too risky. I don't need to risk the tank, so why do it? All right, we're going to go 1, pivot 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will pivot for 6. All right, this guy up here is going to panic, which is not a good spot to panic on the upper level of a building that's on fire. What about you? Panic. You guys here, top down, 1, 2, you're good. All right, so we're going to move, bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, panic. The unpinned 127 is going to run back to here. Here. Oh no, I guess it would be DM because of the snipers, so that will come back. And that's going to be it for the move. And defending fire. Now, we don't have any because there's only 2 units. And they are unfortunately already first fired. Well, this guy could fire, but there's a unit inside with the tank. He can't do it. So nothing for you guys. Advancing fire, more flame. Let's get burning on 06 ground floor. And upper floor. No. M7 upper floor. Yes. So we'll just get rid of this. Building's on fire. We have the wood rubble here. And the orchard M5. L7. Yep. Let's get rid of that. K8. Yep. Where are we here? Let's go H9. I9. That would be yes. So I guess I have a job for those prisoners to put that flame out. The orchard in I8. And no, not attached. Wait, that would be +1, not attached. EC or dry. Yeah, that's fine. And I7 upper level. And the ground level, no. G6. Yes. EC will be enough. And E6. Oh, hell yeah. C6. C8. Nope. D9. And that is it. Let's do F4. Not attached, no. Alright, so that's going to be it for that. Shooting. I'm not going to fire the tanks. Let's do you guys. Let's do the DC. So that's going to be enough to breach. 4 on the 30 is a 2 KIA, so we do have a breach. Breach is in place. I don't believe the breach does any kill when you're breaching. Oh, it's an NMC or better. Okay. Breach. Oh, it's got to be KA for fortified, which I do. Okay. Yeah, it will attack as area fire. Okay, so it's going to attack area, so it's going to be on the 12 table with a +4, so it's going to be an 8 on the 12, which is a 1 morale check for the units inside, so the 237 is fine. The full squad 7 is a half squad. And the conscript squad is heat of frickin' battle. Oh god. No, they're gonna surrender. Broken +1, Russians +3 is at 12. They surrender. They are fanatic, so it's treated as berserk because they are fanatic. Okay. So, unfortunately, that's not what I wanted to see. These guys are fanatic. Rip. Casualty ban. Alright, so let's do the troops then. It's going to be a 9 and 8 is going to be on the 16 table with a +1 +5. +5 on the 16. 9 on the 16 is a 1 check, so the 237 is pinned. No, 1 check is broken. The conscript half squad is 7 down to 6, fine, and then the berserk guy is fine. So that's okay. I guess. You guys here are going to fire at the 227 guy, and that's going to be again 10, 14. This is supposed to be transferred. It's going to be on the 16 table, and it's going to be a +4. And that's going to be an 11, which is a pinning task check. So you're not pinned, and you are fine. The tank's not going to fire. And I think that is it for that. Let's go to route phase. Attacker first. Now, I don't think I have anything that has to move. Everything is Russian. Oh, wait, you guys, because of the flame. If I break, I could run to here. Let's do that. Voluntarily break. You guys can run to, actually let's run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get you away from the flames. That way I don't care if it burns the that building. And over here, Russians. All right, you have to go. Now, where do you want to go? Upstairs, I guess. And the same with you guys. There we go. All right, now we can do the advance. We're going to use the breach. We're going to come into here. Jump on that Fnatic 426. What do we want to do with you guys? I think we want to move everybody forward. No, we want to move engineers forward. With the heroic guy. You're going to come back here, take that radio. We'll do it now before I forget. And we're going to take the 468 as well. Do a little shuffle. You guys can jump in there. Fight fires if it shows up. You guys are going to use the breach as well. We're going to send everybody in. Wait, you guys had to run. Over here and this way, I guess. Oh, we're not overstacked. Everybody's going in against this half squad. Now the CC exists because they did street fighting. So this is reinforcing a melee, so there's not going to be any ambush. I believe that is the way that's supposed to happen. Yeah, I believe that's the way it's supposed to happen. All right, so close combat phase. Let's get into that. So there's not going to be any ambush. Again, I think that's correct. This is going to be 14-2, 7-1 odds. So we're looking at 6-1. I need a 10 or less to kill. What would I do back? 2-4 would be 1-2. I could take on the squad, the 467 and the half squad at 2-6. Would be 1-4. Let's do that. 2-6. So I need a 3 and a 10. So the 10 And a 3. No. Okay, so this guy is dead. Finally got foot in the building, only took 7 turns. And over here, again, no ambush. We're going to have 17 to 4. 4 to 1 odds, so I need a 9 with a -1. And he's coming back probably... If I take on 4 to 9... 4 to 9 is 1 to 4. I could take the leader and the 838 with a 3. Or I could take the 2, 4, 6, 7s with a 4. Let's do that. So I need a 9 and a 4. 9 and a 4. Oh, you got me. Alright, so these are gone. As is this guy with the LMG, because I've rolled a 1. Alright, so this guy's going to activate as well. And that's a 6. Alright, end of that turn and into the Russian turn. Wind change. Pins come off. And prep fire if I didn't already. Alright, so no wind, no RE. And we can do rallies. So self-rally. That would be a 6 in the building. These guys would be... Oh, actually, no, you're DM, so never mind. This guy would be a 5. I completely forgot to fire this guy. I completely forgot to fire the guy. It would have been a 4. Okay, never mind. I think I'm going to rally this guy here. Okay, he comes back, and per SASL rules, I get a second one. This guy here. Yeah. Alright, so they're back. 2 3s saw to that. And then we can do normal rallies. This guy. That would be no. That comes off. And the Germans don't have anything that can rally yet. I don't believe. Yes, just one crew. All right, prep fire for them. Let's start with this guy up here again on this guy with a +1 on the 4 table. No effect. You two guys are gonna move. Do I fire 8 up 4 or do I keep my concealment and move into combat? Eight up 4 or 8 up 4, or do I keep my conceal and move in? I'm not going to get ambush and kill things. I don't think it's going to work. I may just have to fire. Yeah, let's do that. He doesn't panic. We'll take this off, put a prep on him. We're going to fire 8 into here, 8 up 4. Yeah, nothing. And then we can go into the Russian movement phase. This guy here does not panic. We're going to go 1. Two. Do I care about that guy? He would get wall advantage. That would be a +1 because of the non-assault. I could fire a 16 firepower with a 0 modifier. The 9-2 here, command die roll. He's in command. And let's do it. We'll do a 16 flat at that moving 4 to 6. 9 on the 16's a 1. And didn't last very long, of course. And you, barring panic, you panicked. Unreal. What about you? First line panicked. Not what I want to see. Oh, this is bad. Bad for the Russians. They're not supposed to panic. Defending fire. You guys are in command, so let's do the units first. So this is going to be 12, 15, 17, doubled is 30 table plus 4 into the ground floor. 11 on the 30 is a 1 check. And the 447's broken. Let's do the tank. And we're going to fire HE at that ground floor to hit. That's what you get for being a smartass. Yep. All right, rip. This guy here is going to fire upstairs. No, he's not because... Wait, he's 9-1 armor leader. -1 because he's AFV, so that would be a 10. So yes, he does have command. It's going to be a +1, +3 for the building. 1 for button up is 4. 2x range is a -1 and a -1 leader, so it's going to be +2. 6 or less to hit. And for Big Fat Freddy. And you guys here, I'm going to let these guys move. They're going to be overstacked in the back rather than try and... I don't want more berserk guys. Not to mention I'm going to have to fire through smoke, and I don't want that. You guys here, I don't want to DM you either because then you have a chance of going berserk or rallying next turn, or routing, I should say. Although I do want to DM the crew. Yeah, let's do it. What the hell? Vehicle. And we're going to drop a shell. That's broken vehicle. Okay, nice. Thank you very much for coming out. The 9-2. Panicked, so the squad's going to fire 16 up 3. 9 on the 12 is an NMC, so the crew and the conscript squad and the half squad sniper. No sniper. All that for that. Advancing fire. Let's burn 6 ground, upper floor, orchard, and rubble. N7, L7. Yes. K8. These guys are supposed to hamper that. Let's see. They have... What is that anyways? Oh, it's got to be its own movement phase or defending fire phase. It's hazardous movement. Final clearance die roll 3 to 6 prevents a flame from becoming a blaze. Okay, so we have by one squad, each additional half squad crew, -2 for each squad. So there's a -1 for the extra squad, -1. Prisoners, we have 1, 2, so it's a total of -3. With a +1 for ECs and net plus a -2. So it is hampered, it is not cleared. So this one has a pin on it and does not have a chance of turning into a flame. Alright, now we can spread to H9. Orchard I8, yep. And what else can we spread to? Upper floor C6. No. C8. No. D9. No. That's it. Right. Russian advance. Excuse me, road phase. Alright, you guys have to move to here. Now this is 3 squad equivalents, so you're going to be overstacked by 1 squad. That would be, let's come back to there. You guys are fine because I never DM'd you. You guys are fine as well. You have to go, let's leave the building. And you guys are panicked. Germans don't have anything to move. So let's go to advanced phase. I don't think we have any. Everything's broken. And no close combat. And we're into turn 8. Wind change. 9. 9, 9, 9. All right. We have some rallying to do. This guy, I guess. Welcome back, finally. And then who else do we want to rally? Let's fix this gun. And the other tank. And then Russians cannot rally. This comes off. That comes off. And right into prep. I'm not going to use OBA. I'm done with that. Although smoke mission here might not be a bad idea. No contact. All right, well, there goes that. Okay, so let's do, this comes off, and let's go, I guess I'm going right to move. Because everything is hidden away from me, so we're going to go to move. And let's use this guy first. We're going to come to here, assault moving to here. It's going to DM those guys. What am I doing? No, wait. We don't want to do that yet. I can't mop up because there's 2 unconcealed guys, and I don't want to activate the... I don't want to booby trap my guy, casualty reduce him because of that, so I'm not going to mop up. So we're going to go there. That means this guy's going to activate. And he's going to come in as a 7. 7 is nothing. Okay, so yeah, that could have gone a lot better for the scenario. All right, you are going to fire an 8 up 4. Cower. I don't think this is a shot, so we're not going to bother. You can't see because of the orchard, so that's fine. You guys are going to slide upstairs. No. You're going to go upstairs. Which was going to DM and activate those two. So 1, 2. Both ones, nice. Activated as a 10 and a 7. 7's going to be a squad, and a 10 is going to be a squad leader. We are super overstacked. All right, so we have 3, 4, 5 squad equivalents in that location. Wow. All right, 3 squads. 1, 2, 3. 4, 4, 7s. And we have a leader, which is an 8. Seven, 0. Plus 1. Probably commissar. No, no commissar. 7, 0. Well, they finally got their leader, so might be too late though. Now they have an automatic fire command, so they're going to fire. It's going to be 12 firepower. However, it's going to be a +2 for the overstack. +5 total on the 24 table. So it's going to be 12 on the 24. Is an NMC. And that will be just broke. Yeah, just broken. All right, and then you guys are going to slide underneath, and I'm going to final on the 12 table with a +6. All right, and you're done. You guys are going to go upstairs. And I don't think I'm going to FPF. And you guys are going to slide into the ground floor. This guy here is in command, so we're going to spark up. Let's get rid of that. We're going to go 1, 2. If I enter here, he gets street fight, so I'm going to stay back there. And that's fine. Do I want to pop smoke? No. You guys here are going to go 1, 2, 3 into the building. And there would be a 12 residual up here, by the way. Ouch. And you guys we're going to go 1, 2 under there. All right, that's it for the move. And defending fire, which there's none. And then we can go right to advancing fire. Oh wait, this guy here. Okay, finally he can move. Let's get rid of that. Downstairs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 CXing. You. 1, 2 CXing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Bypass 4. 5, 6. One, two, three. You guys are fine there. You're just still doing your thing. And you're going to hang back here with your broken gun, try and fix it. Right, that's it for that. I forgot to do those moves. So let's do flame spread to the rubble. I think that would be a yes. 06 upper floor and ground floor. No. N7, no. J9, J8. Yes. I forgot to pin this one again. Shit. I8 and I9. H9. I7 upper floor. Yep. Closing the net. Closing the net. And this guy here. And C8. And actually that would, no, it's not attached. And D9. Yes, I would. So you're going to have to route. And then we go to route phase. All right, so who's broken on the German? We have nothing that can move. I am worried about this. So if I break, I'm going to have to fight that flame in my defensive fire phase. Russians. All right, let's get rid of some counters. And let's go with failure to route. I'm going to refuse surrender now. No quarters in effect. All right, so you guys are gone. You guys have to run bottom floor. You guys are gone. Oh wait, I forgot the advancing fire. Let me do advancing fire first. This is going to be on the 8 table with a +3 -2, 8 up 1. And then we're going to do an 8 flat as a 1 check. So the 7-0 is fine. The broken half squad, gone, half squad. The 4-4-7s, 1, 2, 3. All right, now there's all going to be gone for failure to route. And this guy's going to have to run away to here, probably. Let's run into this building. And then we'll go to the advanced phase. All right, so now we're going to jump into this guy. No, we're not. We're going to stay here. We're going to defend this building. I think I'm going to call this. Because I don't think there's anything this guy can do to, the Russians can do to take back the day, as it were. I'm well fortified in all foreground locations. And as a matter of fact, let's slide you into here. You're going to come here. You guys are gonna, oh wait, I was supposed to be back there. You guys are all coming here. This guy's gonna get out of dodge and down there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna basically hide there. I'm going to call this game here. There's no way the guy can come back, barring a tremendous RE. I could fast forward through the next couple of turns, but I don't think it's going to change anything much. We're more or less just flogging the dog here. We do have Russian turn 9. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 turns left. And I don't think the Russian can come back from this, so I'm going to call this there. This was just a play test anyways of the armored support option in the Fortress missions, so I think it's fine. Truthfully, the armor doesn't do too much in city fighting, I don't think. Not Stug 3Bs. The bigger guns, the 150s, yeah, sure, they can blow holes in buildings, but this dense nature, this flame war, just didn't lend a lot of strength to the armor. It didn't have a chance to really affect stuff. Wooden housing, yeah, but it just wasn't able to bring fire to bear. And you can see the dummy to activate it. It's just slightly advantaged to the dummy, including 6 out of the 8, or 6 out of the 9, excuse me, potential AFE guns. So it's a good little addition to the game that Jeff came up with, adding the option to buy 300 BPV of vehicles. So, you could buy half tracks, a couple flamethrower half tracks would have done really great in this kind of situation, or a couple of flamethrower tanks even. That might have been something to consider. If you can cherry pick what you want for the mission, that would be really good. Now, if you want to talk a campaign, it might be a little bit harder to do that if you want to stick with what's available. But you can always do your own kind of research on that. That is a lot of flame. and there's no wind change, no wind, period. So anyway, so that's enough for this video. I think it's about an hour long. Not much editing is going to have to go on. I think I'm just going to release it as is. And that's the Fortress with the armored support option, as I said. And it's not too bad. Pretty good scenario, I think. We had no quarter near the end. Able to secure the building within 8.5 turns. And as you saw, flame was definitely the order of the day. It helped cut off the city, forced me down the center. And luckily for me, I was able to rescue a 50 cal from the Russians so that I could have a fire lane, which helped eliminate a human wave that showed up around turn 5 or so. So hopefully you guys found that enjoyable, and we'll see what happens next in Solitaire World. I think I'm going to do Slaughter Pondry. We're going to get to that. I'm probably going to do a live stream in a couple of days, and we'll see how that goes. So you guys have a great day. We'll see you next video. Bye-bye.